Folks, it's time for the Golf News Report for today, May 2nd, 2026. We have Cameron Young at the Cadillac Championship. Young is at 15 under right now, Saturday night, 6 clear of Scheffler, and treating the Blue Monster like it owes him money. The wild part? He's only 1 under on the par 5s for the week. He's winning by 6 and leaving birdies on the table. That's not a lead. That's a hostage situation with a complimentary towel service. Next, we have Live Golf's existential crisis. Now, the PIF reportedly poured north of $5 billion into Live. And Live, of course, has announced an independent board and a search for long-term financial partners. This is golf businessese for, please, anyone, Bob's Discount Furniture, anyone. $5 billion, 4 years, and the lasting cultural contribution is a team named the Smash GC? Somewhere, a Saudi accountant is staring at a spreadsheet and quietly weeping into a falcon. Now, there are 14 Live teams, or were, and I genuinely could not name 3 of them. I think one is the Crushers, or is that a juice brand? Both? Has it always been both? Now, Trump says he wants Rory and Bryson playing each other again. Sir, they kind of already do. It's called the 4 major championships you can see on, TV, which you love. Golf's geopolitical solution is now a former president, a sovereign wealth fund, and a guy who blew up a watermelon on YouTube walk into a clubhouse. Rory plays Quail Hollow and Scheffler skips it. For the second straight year, Scheffler has bailed on the Truist. The whole point of signature events was getting the stars in the same field. The PGA Tour built signature events to gather all the stars together. Scheffler looked at the schedule and said, counterpoint, no. Rory's first start since winning the Masters is at Quail Hollow, where he's basically a member of the grounds crew at this point. Bro has a parking spot. At least he has a parking spot. Scheffler is skipping the $20 million event to, quote, prepare for the PGA Championship. Imagine being so good, you treat $20 million like a side quest. Next, we have Nelly Korda tied for the lead in Mexico. Today, Saturday, Nelly Korda shot a bogey-free 67 and is tied for the lead. She's also tied for the lead in the most reasons the LPGA needs to draft a backup plan in case she ever takes a Sunday off. Of course, the PGA Championship coming up at Runnemink, May 11th through the 17th. We have 20 club pros qualified. The headliner, Jesse Dramer. Jesse Dramer is heading to a major. Somewhere, a member named Gary is canceling his lesson next Tuesday and acting like it's no big deal. 20 club pros are in the field, all of who are about to discover that Scotty Scheffler hits his 8-iron farther than they hit driver. And that's just going to have to be okay. PGA of America still figuring out which Live guys outside the world top 100 to invite, which is a polite way of saying we're sorting through resumes like it's a Craigslist sublet. Some Buckeye golf news. We've got the Kroger Queen City Championship with Lexi Thompson, Anna Nordquist, and Rose Zhang coming to Cincinnati. 3 major champions and 0 Bengals playoff wins in the same metro area. Finally, some balance. Ohio sports fans get a real LPGA field this fall. After what the Browns did in the last few years, frankly, golf may be the only thing in this state that finishes. So, of course, this is not a Columbus event where I am, but it's close enough that Buckeye fans can drive down, see world-class golf, and still be home in time to yell at a television about something completely unrelated. And that's the golf news for May 2nd, 2026, Saturday. Come back later, guys. We'll bring you up to date on all of the finishes for tomorrow.